Okay, in this video we're going to assemble the visible V8 engine. So we have our block here that we talked about in the other videos, and our crankshaft, and we got our bearing caps here for the crankshaft. So let's go ahead and put that in. Go ahead and put the crankshaft in. Just drops in like that. And should spin, and it does. Now let's go ahead and put on the caps. They go together a certain way. And this is number one. And this is number two. This is number three. This is number four. And this is the rear one, which is number five. And they all go together a certain direction, and they're marked. So the next thing we'll do is put on the lock washers. These are 256 lock washers, and we're going to put on the 256. Put on the 256 nuts. And then what we'll do is we will tighten these down, and when they're tightened down, we'll come back. Okay, let's torque down the main bearing caps here. I just torque them down. They don't have to be very tight. The lock washers keep them from keep the nuts from backing off. Never had one come loose yet. And that's about it. Just tighten it down. Okay. And let's turn it. Oh yeah. Turns nice and smooth. No problem there. Next, we're going to put on the torque converter. And this is the torque converter we talked about before. And we'll put that on right here. Screws on. Okay. Let's see how it turns now. Oh yeah. Turns no problem. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the rods and pistons in. Okay. We have piston and rod number one, and we're going to install it. Take the cap off, and we're going to make sure the little mark here is up, and we're going to go, this is number one, and so we're going to put it on the left side here. I normally do this a different way, but I'm doing it for the video, so I don't normally do it like put them together like this. Put that up there. And we're going to put the cap over here and make sure that the mark is lined up so we get it right. And we're going to put the screws in there. 256 nylon screws. Okay, now we have rod and piston number two. Take this loose. take the caps loose. Do it one at a time so don't mix up the caps. Got to make sure that the mark stays the same. It's going to go on the bottom. And since it's number 2, it's going to go on the right side. And we're going to go up in here. And put it on just like that. And we're going to make sure that this lines up correctly. Start the screws. And then tighten them down. Run them down. Just loosely for right now. We'll come back and torque them later. Like that. Okay. And let's turn it and see what we have. Oh yes. Works very good. One thing I'd like to point out is that these cylinders have a taper to them, so it's kind of a compromise. The clearance in here and the piston to the cylinder wall is sort of a compromise. So there's quite a severe taper to it, but it doesn't seem to be a problem in the operation of it, in the operation of the engine. Since it's a very low compression situation anyway, and the oil makes up sort of some of the difference in the clearance. It has a little bit of piston slap because it's a little loose, but it doesn't seem to hurt anything. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll come back with this and we'll get them all put together, and then we'll torque them down. Okay, we've got the screws in place here on the connecting rod, so let's go ahead and tighten them down. And they don't have to be very tight, just to where they don't come loose, and I've never had one come loose yet. So it's been very reliable. And I don't know where I'd find a torque wrench this size anyway. Now, I guess maybe somebody makes one, I guess. I don't have one. Anyway, this seems to work. Haven't had any problem. So, and one thing I'd like to point out is on a visible V8, you have to keep the clearances pretty loose. Let's see what it does here. Oh yes, turned very nice. No problem at all. No problem. One thing here, you want to make sure that all your got to make sure all the rods has some clearance to them. These are a little tight here on the front, but one of the reasons for that is this particular rod journal here is just a little bit larger than the rest of them, but it doesn't seem to hurt anything. So there we are, turning. So we're gonna put the heads on. Right after we put the bell housing on, and here is the bell housing. Let's I don't think we talked about the bell housing, but there's a blocking plate here. It's a Lexan blocking plate that's added to the bell housing to strengthen it up. And one thing here, there is a bushing right here. There's a bronze bushing in the back of this to support the drive shaft, and this is a steel, 1/4-inch steel drive shaft. The one thing I want to point out here is right here there is a hole in the end of the drive shaft, and there's a pin, and there's a pin that slides back and forth in here, and this is silicone grease in here, and this pin, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but this pin fits, or this shaft and the pin fits in the back of the torque converter like that, and it acts sort of like a universal joint. It gives a little bit of flexibility here, and helps with the alignment of the crankshaft and the drive shaft. So it's worked very, very well, and it really does help with the any alignment problems. And in a visible V8, unfortunately, there are some alignment problems. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and bolt the bell housing to the engine block. So we'll do that, and then we'll come back.